Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cosmoteer, where I just recorded an extra, realized not much happened, and that's why I sound extra, and I'm working on a laser ship. So, quick recap on what you missed. I tested it to see if lasers could fire down the middle of other nodes, and it turns out you can fire down the middle of these nodes, and lasers. So, here I am, trying to optimize it. Wow, these are not really as large as I would like. Put one of these down, maybe? Like so. That's not evenly spaced, apparently. What? They're both the same distance. It's probably just some visual thing, because that does seem to line up, actually. I could try with shield, but a part of me kind of wants to just use the fact that it can have armor in the front and really go with that. Of course, it's not nearly as narrow as I was gonna want, but just add some thick front armor. Looks like it would work. Just a microwave. Honestly, those shield generators could work. Like that. I just know those things can need just a ton of power in it. Probably quite a lot of crew as well. I should only need like a control room because it's a lot. Just have to figure out where to put it though. This is an even ship technically, yeah? Yeah, okay. I can probably work with that. Knowing me. Diamond. Also, yes, I have a mod so these can cast for blocks because that was really irritating me. This is a hard part because it makes me use my brain, and I don't like doing that. Maybe just add in some storage here. I don't really know what to add. That or I find a way to put crew into this weird space. I'm probably gonna put crew back here-ish. That looks like the start of it, but it doesn't fit very well. I mean, I do have these, so... Not the biggest fan of them, though. Not very efficient, but in this situation, I don't think they're actually too inefficient. Hmm. Fire extinguishers. Brain use pain. I see. I mean, I don't need that there, technically. Awareness? Looks like it. Probably gonna use that for storage, well, to be honest. Knowing me. So you have modular thrusters. Wow. Okay, definitely not something you're supposed to enclose properly. Extenders, honestly, just having a main drive be one of these. Oh, it does not even. I could put 2 as a main drive. That could be fun. I am doing a lot of thinking. It's just horribly inefficient. I could just add more storage. Or I could add more crew spots. How would that look actually if I added more crew? Bad. Very bad. I also need to keep in mind this thing needs actual thrusters. There you are. Engine control room. So this should just make it cheaper. Power capacity of 4. Power use is small. And it buffs all nearby thrusters. I mean, it fits. Run multiple of these. Probably not one of these. These would probably not work very well. Those are the same, unless buffed. I honestly don't care how fast it goes forward. How big are these plumes? The turning on this thing is gonna be atrocious. If I set them up like this. Because I basically have nowhere to put turning thrusters. It's all back turning. And the lasers don't really tilt. Ever. So front things would be quite enjoyable to have. I could also just nerf the back speed. I don't really want it though. Also, I'm realizing this thing's turning into a brick, which, lo and behold, is kind of the only thing I know how to design in this game, or any game. Yeah, there's a video on my channel, I'm fairly certain, of me playing Trailmakers and just flying a giant brick that I made. Not really the most creative person out there with ship designs. You know? Literally a brick. Yeah, not my brightest. I want to see if I can keep it actually brick shaped. Now that would be funny. Nice break. This is probably too much armor. I think I can tone it down just a bit for the back of the ship. You know, there's just something that tells me that, you know. It doesn't need that much armor where it's not going to get shot at. It's probably just a silly voice in my head telling me that. Why does that look different? Actually, wait. I could add turning, but I might just leave this space pretty much blank for crew. And by pretty much, I mean just putting like another layer of armor on the back and calling it a day. Because don't feel like thinking. Just an empty back side of the ship. Technically I could. No one's stopping me. Except for myself being like, what on earth are you doing? Crazy. See, what is the recommended amount of crew for this ship? And there's no point defense, because I was dumb and forgot to add point defense. I don't think it's gonna need it though, it's pretty brick. And I'm not sure if that's in the good way. Yeah, it's just simply a brick. How original, aren't I? Why does everything I touch turn into a brick? That crew's in like a pretty darn bad spot. Ironically, I think this ship has one extra reactor than my other one. Chain-gun ship. Probably have too many on the chain-gun ship. I'm not gonna think too hard about that. I've done thinking already, and I don't like it. Yes. Why does everything I touch turn into a brick? Honestly. Why? Is this too much front armor? I think it is. It's not going to move in the first place. Why bother? It kind of looks like a face, you know. I see it. It's because I'm the one who designed the thing. Of course, it's gonna be sad. I don't need to manufacture anything with power, which obviously the ship can do. Or at least I believe the ship can do it. Is that enough crew spots? It doesn't look like it is. Spec armors. Well, and I'm designing the ship, I could just poke it out. Pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. Well. Typically in games like these I like to go with the flow, but now I'm just creating the flow. And it looks bad. Because again, I've touched it. Yippee! Actual, like, depth on the ship, and it's like the last spot it needs to be. How many does it want? 108? Yeah, I'm close. Like, surprisingly close. Like, comedically empty space. Not sure what to do with it. I'll just leave it as a placeholder. I just need diamonds, really. Diamonds I'm gonna buy because, good god, I don't feel like it. I have how many diamonds? Like, enough. The cables are the expensive part, and I just need a lot of copper for this. It just looks dumb. And I feel like I'm forgetting some things that are really important, but it's not clicking. Besides this area being, like, literally worthless. Which is the case. That is pretty much useless. It's just, like, big enough for one of these. Except I don't have any access points, unless I want to dig through more armor. And by dig through, I mean add more, because ever since you learned armor's good in this game, you just add too many. Maybe I just have a problem. That's probably the case, actually. Who am I kidding? Pretty sure these can supply, it just needs more cable. It just looks dumb. Point defense, that's what I'm forgetting. Um, I could use flak, but you know, I don't have ammo on the energy ship. Oh, that's long. To put flak here would be kind of awkward. Probably not a bad idea. But then the ammo's like comically far away. Like here, really? He has a conveyor. I'm not saying it's enough conveyor. The only other thing I can think of is a point defense. And that looks pretty impractical. Just shields? Just sheer shield and brick. God, why does it always come down to this? Oh right, because I designed it. Wahahaha. Might as well. Why did the crew seem to go down? Oh, it's probably because I had to remove these beds because they don't work. I mean, I only need so many things active during combat. To be fair, the only thing that doesn't need to be active is this and this, which aren't a lot. And also, the engines technically can be upkept without. I think these things can supply. I think. I hope. Engine rooms, I do believe, supply fuel or energy to engines that are adjacent. So, that's something. How many of these do I have? I'm gonna need a few of those. Expensive cables. Oh, FTL, that's what I'm forgetting. FTL. Oh, it's gonna need a lot. What if I just put like 2 drives down? There's no way to make that look nice, is there? Well, that did it. Just like, I have to think about how to plug this in. Just lo and behold, I did it wrong. Technically, there's more storage this way. I lose 3, but then gain a few. How do I move? I don't need that technically. I'm seeing airlocks. Yeah. I know. Having a resource collector could be very nice, but I mean, seriously, look at what I've done to the poor ship. The only place I can think of putting it would be where that is. And it does technically use more of the room. Technically. Doesn't mean I'm happy about that, though. Like that. I guess. Just build that. There's no way I actually overlaid that, did it? Nope, completely off. Well, now I need copper and I need the wires. Sadly, not a lot of these chunks have good copper in them. Yes, uranium. Sure does need a lot of it. Very bright orange. Okay, that looks weird. I think I found where the original ship was. Oh no. Yeah, it was there. Then I crushed it. Slightly. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really nice purple. I think I'll use it for the main. What if I increase the size of it? That's not an improvement. I think it's gonna remain hideous for a long time because I don't feel like revamping it. But hey, at least you can see where the original ship was before it got hollowed out for a laser core and like nothing else. Definitely not my best designed ship. Oh boy, is it low on resource. And technically its engines are gone. Actually, none of it's working. Everything's slow. The crew's in it, right? The 6 crew. Diamonds are fine, I just need more wire, really. Letters. Symbols? There's actually a lot in here. I see not such a brush size. Interesting. These definitely do not seem to scale properly. Now I just have to figure out how to finish building it, which I'll do off camera because that's a lot of work that I doubt anyone really wants to watch. Unless you do, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish that up and we're good. Very satisfying.